This is Elsie Hedgespeth with Urbana Park District, and I'm here for another Workout Wednesday. So today I wanted to feature a workout where you only need one piece of equipment, and that piece of equipment is a chair. So all of the exercises we're going to do today can be done with just a simple chair at home. I do suggest that you kind of try and choose a chair that is more of a hard sitting surface and that is fairly even across the seat portion, okay? Because at one point in time during the workout, we will be stepping onto the chair. Some additional pieces of equipment, if you choose, you may want maybe a yoga mat underneath the chair if maybe your surface at home is kind of slippery. Another piece of equipment you might want, and only if you want it, is a dumbbell to add a little bit of extra resistance on some of the exercises, okay? But at home, make sure that your chair is positioned in a space with a lot of open floor space around you, nothing in your way, and we'll get started, okay? So for our warm-up, we're just going to be doing a simple walkout burpee. So starting with feet about hip width apart, extend up. We're going to squat down, weight in the heels, hands come down, step it out, out, optional push-up. Step it in, to a squat, and stand back up. So let's do 10 of those. Extend up for 1, squat. Good, that's 1. Up for 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. So I'll be providing some options along the way if perhaps you don't want to use the chair. But our first exercise, I can show from an angle here, we've got some touch and go squats. So choosing your stance on this, narrow, medium, or even wide. But positioning the chair just enough behind you that when you go to squat down, you can touch it with your bottom, and then you know that's your cue to squeeze and rise back up. Okay, so we've got 20 of these. Ready? Weight in the heels, chest up. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, squeeze on the way up, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking it to the upper body for the next set. So we're gonna do some push-ups on the chair. Again, if that's a little advanced for you, or if you just don't want to try that, of course you can always take it down to the ground and perhaps do them on your knees. Or if we're just starting out, finding some open wall space at home, and you can always do those push-ups against the wall, all right? Either way, you wanna make sure that hands are directly under shoulders, core is tight, and we're gonna go for 10. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Carefully step it back in. So for the next one, taking it back to the lower body. And I want to urge you on this one. I'll show it from the side. We're going to be fully stepping up onto the seat of that chair. Okay, so safety is pretty paramount here. If you're not comfortable with that, perhaps maybe you have some stairs at home that are a little lower. You can always step up onto the stair, but we're going to be doing step knee ups. So I love this because there's elements of strength, control, and balance. All right. So in real time, we're going to start with the right leg first. You're going to fully step up onto the chair, bring the other knee up, okay? And then come back down, all right? So you're getting a lot of work into that leg that's up on the chair, but you're also utilizing the core and some elements of balance up there. Again, perhaps if you have just a set of stairs at home, you can use that bottom step up, same thing. Otherwise, even if that is just a little bit too much and you're not there yet, I want you to squat then, and then the knee that would be coming up, squat to a knee up. Okay, so those are your options. We're gonna do 10 on each leg, okay? Other thing I want you to focus on here is going down is just as important as coming up. So really try and dismount off of that chair slowly. All right, starting with the right leg, here we go. 1, coming down nice and slow, good control. 2, 3, your body's going to want to just release and drop down quickly. Control. 4, good. 5, make this leg work all the way down, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did these in my home workout yesterday, so my legs are definitely shaking. Let's switch to the other side. Ready? Up for 1. Nice and slow on the dismount. 2, you may have one side that's better than the other. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nice and slow, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Those are not easy. Like I said, element of balance and strength in there, so I love it. All right, next one, a little bit of cardio and strength. We're gonna do some chair burpees. So same kind of thing if you were doing them on the floor, and you can't always do them on the floor if you want to. These are just gonna elevate it. So jump is optional. I'm going to jump. So you jump, hands come down, feet shoot back, push up, in, and that's 1, okay? You can always do the same thing on the floor. I'm actually going to try and move this so I don't bonk my head on the back of the chair. So let's do 10 chair burpees. Ready? Here we go. We're at 5 here. Last one. I I realized once I started, I totally lied on that. I didn't do push-ups, but that's okay. Next one, doing a little bit of core. Again, always the option to do these on the ground if you want to, but we're gonna do some mountain climbers. So, setting up the same way, shoulders over hands. Okay, core is tight, body is straight, shoulders away from the ears. Going as fast as you want to here. I actually like to go a little slower on my mountain climbers because it causes me to really focus and have more control on my abs. So rather than just trying to go as quickly as possible and bouncing all around, I like to go a little slower. So we're gonna do 20, but that means 20 on each leg, all right? So counting it out, ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Taking it a little bit into the lower body here, something different. Element of bar exercise. So treating the back of the chair almost like a ballet bar. We're going to take a very wide squat. Option here, if you want to raise the heels and turn it into a plie squat, what that's going to do for you is kind of take a little bit of the work into the inner thighs, all right? Hands are just gently going to be on the back of the chair, almost like I'm in a dance or a bar class and my hands are just gently resting on top of the bar. I'm not using it for support or balance, they're just simply resting there, okay? So I've got my hands just gently resting on the chair, taking a wider stance. I am going to lift my heels up, so I'm up on the balls of my feet for a plie squat, and we're gonna go for 15. So raising those heels, wide stance, chest up, down, 1, 2, keeping the knees open, 3, 4, 5, hands just resting here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, few more, 13, 14, and 15. Excellent. So last exercise we have here, a few different options, but we're gonna do some dips, okay? So straight tricep work here. If dips off the chair is maybe just a little bit too much for the wrists, then might I suggest even down on the ground, okay? And you can do just an elevated little dip here, or even sitting back and pressing up through the heels of the hands. Okay, but otherwise, I'm coming off the edge of my chair, and you can personalize this to suit your needs. The closer your feet are, it's gonna take a little bit more of the work out of the triceps. Further away the feet are, the more your triceps are gonna work here, okay? Try and keep the shoulders away from the ears, elbows locked in, and try and keep the work, or at least the pressure, in the palm and heel of your hand, okay? So I'm scooting off the edge, trying to keep your back and your bottom as close to the edge of the chair as possible. Ready? We're gonna go for 12. Here we go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Stepping it back in. Just gonna do some quick stretches for a cool down. We did some leg work, some core work, and some arms. So beginning, big deep inhale up. And exhale down. One more time, inhale. And exhale, arms down. Take one arm across and slightly down, shoulders away from the ears. So as always, if you want a little bit more, you can repeat that whole circuit again. Switching arms across and slightly down. I'll admit my phone doesn't really support that long of a video, so you're getting one round from me today. Good, moving to the legs next. Using the chair or the wall if you need a little extra help with balance here, but we're gonna stretch the quads. So reaching for one set of shoelaces, bringing the knees together, hips slightly forward. Good. Gently release and we'll switch. Again, knees together, hips slightly forward. Nice. Gently release, placing the feet underneath the hips. We're going to inhale up, lead with the chest, forward fold down, reaching for the ground. Slowly roll up. Neck and shoulders coming last. Good. Using the back of the chair, split your stance, sending the back leg pretty far back there. Roll the hips forward, stretching out the hip flexors. Good. Gently release and switch. Stepping it back in. Feet come together, reaching up and over, stretching out the obliques. Release. Good. Stretching up and then over to the opposite direction. Gently release, arms coming down. So again, I'm Elsie Hedgespeth with Urbana Park District. This was your Workout Wednesday, okay? And if you've been enjoying our online content and our workout videos, remember you can always subscribe to our Urbana Park District YouTube channel or check out our Urbana Park District Facebook page for more updates, Move It Mondays, Workout Wednesdays, and Fitness Tracker Fridays. Thanks for joining.